Alright, we are live yet again with my, random shiny doggo here. A very good boy, by the way. So welcome back everyone to yet another stream. Wait, hang on, I'll change the music. Because I have a playlist that I wanted to have. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing good. Hey there, Ahmed. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I don't know if you saw the messages that I put on this channel, but also on Discord. I had a bit of a rough patch there last week. 2 people that I knew died in a span of literally 1 week. Both of them kind of came out of nowhere. So that was quite a bit of a shock. I needed some time, so that's why there weren't that many streams. I hope that's okay with you guys. I will be attending a funeral this week of one of those 2 people. The other person who was deceased or is deceased now, her funeral was just within the inner circles of her family and loved ones, so yeah, I respect that. And the other one I will attend. And it's gonna be on Friday, so yeah, let's see if I will stream tomorrow. Maybe I'm gonna have to cancel that again so that I can sleep for Friday morning. For the funeral. And yeah, I mean, as my grandmother and my mom always say, death is part of life. That's just unfortunately how it is. And by the way, the code is 77447744 if you permit me to speak about something a bit more fun. Doesn't look like anyone's reeling in. So I'm gonna maybe wait until more people come in. You can join me if you have the Nintendo Switch 1 or 2, the online Nintendo subscription, and the excuse me, the games either Sword or Shield, or like both, any of them would work, and the Crown Tundra DLC. That's all you need in order to join me in these raids. I think I'm just gonna start another search, and we have more people here. Hey there, Alex and Decepticon AI. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Buongiorno. Was your brain like, oh wait, maybe, I mean, you are AI after all, so your program was like, I want to say bonjour, but I also want to say buongiorno, so we go with both. Just fuse. That's fine. I hope you two are doing good. I mean, I needed some time to grieve, but I would say I'm okay now. It's a half moon out tonight, so that's why I thought, hey, come on, I do want to have at least one stream this week. If not the one on Friday as well, I really try to do that. Met this nice guy from Ireland who was into politics. We talked a lot. He's a nice guy. He made some good arguments on Palestine, Israel, but I'm not sure you're gonna like it. I mean, that depends. If you say he's into politics, what were his arguments? Because just that, I don't know, that's not really a lot to go on. It's right if you don't stream tomorrow, Jan, you have a life. Your life is not bound to YouTube. I mean, I know, but still YouTube, as sad as it is one of my, if not, yeah, pretty much my, one of the only financial sources that I have, and I do want to take it serious like an actual job. And it is actually fun. But yeah. Don't worry about me too much. I mean, this is not the first time someone, well, like, loved ones dying. Unfortunately, I had that happen in my life since I was a toddler, so But still, it does, especially when it comes out of nowhere. And I mean, those two people, they are way too young. Especially the woman who died of cancer, who I know, that's just like, she's not that much older than I am. She had kids. That is a hard one. Now 2 kids and her husband who don't have her anymore. Yeah, that one, that is hard. I mean, I grieve for the husband because I know him. I know her from that husband. Okay, I'm just gonna make another search. And yeah, that was really out of nowhere. Literally 1 month or 1 week I was talking to her, and the other one, bam, I get the call, oh yeah, she died of cancer. And that was a shock. But yeah, I'm gonna go to one funeral this Friday as a last goodbye, or last like act of respect. Even though, I mean, in Luxembourg it's never really sure if the people want to be I mean, I say funeral, what I really mean is like a mass, like you go to church and then there's a ritual going on, and usually people afterwards they go eat something or drink something, which usually I say no to the alcohol. When I'm really sad or down, I don't even drink alcohol like that, but when you're in that mind state, no, I don't. Like, I don't do that, right? But you never know if it's like a funeral where they get buried, or where it is like their ashes and they get put around, or sometimes people keep the ashes, but usually in Luxembourg, if there are ashes that are being, well, laid, I guess, as morbid as it sounds, people don't really want a urn at home. It's seen as creepy. I know that's pretty normal in the US, for example. But yeah, I don't know what I will expect, but yeah, as I said, it's part of life, death. Finally, all tools to translate Pokemon games. Ah, that is amazing. Because if you can translate them into, yeah, let's talk about some nice things, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Right, I think after this one, I'm just gonna... Maybe I should do it with randos on the internet, and then maybe for the next rounds, more people who can join will join. But yeah, I think I said already enough about the grim things. But yeah, that's been my life pretty much this past 2 weeks. Hey there, Van Minx, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I saw we can trade the shinies however you want. Just let me know. But I also, for giving myself some space, I try to not be on my phone. And that is why I was very slow to answer, even slower than usual on Discord. If we have Ukrainian, Alex, if we have Ukrainian Pokemon, I have to, I mean, give me the tools to translate, and I think I'm definitely gonna be making some Luxembourgish Pokemon games. That would be so funny. Let's laugh a little. Add some Yu-Gi-Oh cards to my order, like Red Eye's Metal Claw Dragon Warden. That is just an amazing name. Enemy Controller, Curse of Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor. Oh, I thought you already had one? Okay, no one is here. Why is it still going for the... There we go. I can wonder trade them later, but okay. Let's go. If no one here can join, then I'm just gonna do it without the password, and then let's see. All the real-life strangers that will help me, I hope they will be, well, there won't be trolls or anything like that. Let's see. But yeah, I thought you already had the Obelisk Tormentor, or did I mix something up? Guy said he doesn't believe Palestine-Israel is a genocide? Huh? Because he believes both sides are bad. I mean, I'm not pro-Hamas, right? I can't believe that I have to say that, but I'm also not pro-Israel, what they are doing. That's a very nuanced take that I have. But yeah, there's definitely bad actors on both sides, but just painting them as, you know, that's also a logical fallacy a lot of people do. Where they say, oh, the right or the correct response is probably in the middle. No, not always. Not always. I think that's the golden middle fallacy, or the golden mean fallacy. You can look that up. He believes if Hamas isn't there, then yes, it's genocide, which I agree with that. I mean, yeah. I do agree that what Hamas is doing is definitely not helping the average Palestinian. Get out of my face, fly. Go somewhere else. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is with animals just wanting to land on me. Or be, like, right next to me. When it's dogs and cats and all that, that is amazing. When it's flies, not so much. Or just insects. But yeah, that is my stance, of course. But yeah, it is a genocide, absolutely. Soldier who has survived mustard gas and pepper spray is a seasoned veteran. Oh, oh, fabled phantom, welcome back to the stream. I feel so bad for laughing about. Oh no, oh no, oh yikes. Oh man, I mean, I know people whose grandparents, you know, succumbed to mustard gas in World War II. Oh well, I mean, dark or black humor, I know, I hope you're doing good. It's not so good as it seems, it's a lot of work. Oh yeah, absolutely, it's gonna be a lot of work. I mean, I did not expect anything else than a lot of work. But still, that's just on my to-do list in my nerdy life. Home is fine? Alright. No, they made the Pokemon gumshoes to mimic the orange man. I sometimes wonder if that is indeed the case, but okay, no one showed up now. Oh, I just can't find anyone to do the raid? Are you kidding me? No one online? Wait, I am online, right? Let me check again. Yeah, I am. Okay. What the hell? Is no one online? Absolutely no one? No one playing this game anymore? Okay. Well, let's try again. I mean, I don't have any view. Oh, okay, this time we actually have someone else who can help us clear. I do wonder though, Gumshoes definitely looks a lot like Orange Cheeto fascist. I mean, I much prefer the Pokemon over the human, naturally. Speaking of animals, look what scared me when I got home. Let me see. Is that like a cockroach or something? Can't make it out. It almost has the same color as the wood. If Lightning McQueen got injured, does he get car insurance or health insurance? I think their car insurance is health insurance. Alright, so I got... I'm gonna go with that one. If I'd have gotten with the one with coaching, or the one that I currently have, I really like playing the healer or the supporter in these raids. But good thing that we actually found some people, finally. Alright. Let's see. Which side should I pick? I don't know. None of these are really... Even though that one is a poison grass type, so... Well, let's see. Let's see if I'll get any shiny tonight. I'm unfortunately aware of the fact that Syria, and not only Syria, but Iran gets bombarded by Israel now. It's... you know, that kind of thing really doesn't help when you're grieving and it's just like, oh god, you're sad about someone's death, and then when you just, I don't know, look at the state of the world and then this unnecessary war is happening on top of that, it's just, ugh. So, personally for myself, I hope that tonight, at least the stream and you guys, the funny shenanigans that we're always up to, will help me lift the mood a little bit. But yeah, it really sucks. I mean, I can tell you what I think about that if you want to, Amit, but I think you already know my opinion on the on what is happening right now. It's a moth with orange wings. That's a interesting color for a moth. And at least where I live, the moths are pretty colorless. Not colorless, but somewhat monotone. He believes if Hamas was not there, then Israel won't attack, which I don't 100% believe. No, they are a regime that seeks to conquer more land. They would have done that with or without Hamas. History-wise, Israel attacked, killed people before Hamas. Yeah, exactly, and people who lived in Lebanon. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's much older than Hamas. Absolutely. Are you sure you want to translate anything? Important Emerald, not everything for sure. It was like 20k paragraphs. Some polyglot exercise. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of text. I mean, imagine if I have to do that for Animal Crossing. That would take a long time. That's even more text. But yeah, maybe one day. Just so I can say that there's Pokemon in Luxembourgish because it's funny. Going to the gym a lot. Oh, that's nice, Amit. I've been getting muscle cramps, but that's alright because health-wise I've been doing really well. To a certain degree, of course, these muscle cramps are, I would say, normal, but do still... Just, how do I say this? Listen to your body. If it does hurt too much, you can skip a gym day, that's okay. You also need to give your muscles time to heal and grow. But that's great. Funny thing, in Ukrainian language there are a lot of news about Iran and Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Abbreviation IRGC in Ukrainian sounds like queer, literally. Oh, it sounds... Oh, okay. Well, I guess fitting for Pride Month, but still, this is war we're talking about, so I don't know. I can't stop laughing about it. Okay, I'm like, should I laugh about this? It is funny, yes, but I don't know. It's still a war that is going on. It's just, God, why? If you don't mind me, better eat the rest of my Ben and Jerry's, or else it's gonna be melted like soup. Alright, item time. Yeah, maybe that one. Eviolite would have been nice if I got a Chansey or something like that. But I don't. I have Unovan Chansey, I guess. Been rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, and I will say I've been learning a lot of Japanese words. Now, which Japanese words have you been learning? Okay, for a second I was like, oh no, is the game gonna like not load and then we gotta do it again? Right, Viking Meowth. That's a steel type and, well, okay, I'm not a fairy type, so that's fine. And I can use Flamethrower again. Like, this Audino can learn I know, you've heard that random bajillion times already, but what the hell? Audino learns Flamethrower and the Latis don't? Oh well, at least I get the Quick Claw activation right away. But it's just so annoying. Like, why does Game Freak give everyone flamethrower except for my plain dragons? Here's the thing, I can say them but not write them because I don't have Japanese language. I mean, you can try and write them in Romaji, if you know what that is. With Roman or Western letters, essentially, with the alphabet that you're using right now. And I get another quick claw activation. Okay, twice in a row. Okay, we first gotta watch this dude Titan shift his Pokemon. Mega Crab. And I move first because of Quick Claw. Well, this seems to be going pretty easy. Also note, Ahmed, I mean, I think I already told you right in the past, but if you watch anime, the kind of Japanese that they are, they're using a kind of Japanese that you don't really usually hear in the streets or just spoken in Japan. It's a very impolite way to speak, like a rough street slangish, impolite Japanese. So that is what you need to keep in mind. That's kind of unfortunate when, you know, I also still want to learn or finish learning Japanese, that I at least have like a B level. At least that's my goal. But with like, I'm learning Italian currently, and it's much easier just, you know, if I want to watch something in Italian, that kind of Italian is also what you hear in the streets, or you can speak to relatives like that. But with Japanese, you gotta be careful. You can't just say that to a Japanese person because it's a very rough, impolite way to speak. Edgy Japanese, I guess you can say that. I can say, oh, okay, that kanji, I don't know, and I don't really, I know 160 kanjis maybe, that's barely anything, so I can't read that kanji, but the rest is I dakara. Oh, kanjis, then I can't read I dakara. Try to speak calmly with Japanese. I mean, yeah, I always suggest going with the thing is, with Japanese, there are so many variants as well, not only like dialects, but sometimes when you watch old Japanese dramas, or just you read very old Japanese stories, they speak in a kind of Japanese with pronouns or honorifics that you're never gonna hear or see anywhere again because they're from, I don't know, specific period. So that is kind of not a letdown, but that kind of makes your Japanese learning experience more difficult, on top of it already being difficult to learn. But yeah, with Italian, I just watch Italian stuff. I play games in Italian, like Animal Crossing on the GameCube made a town, and I played the game in Italian to you know, make it so that my comprehension skills are better, and then hopefully at one point I can also speak. That's the last thing I learn. I don't feel like Titan shifting. I don't know why I like saying it that way, even though it's like wrong franchise. Getting so co-op games with my PS4 first before streaming because I want to get some good games. I mean, yeah, of course you want to get some good games before you stream. So you set your mind to it, you're gonna stream, because that'd be interesting. Of course I try to help you in that endeavor. I think small YouTubers need to, or small content creators need to stick together. about Japanese. I was trying to translate and found 3 different fonts for Japanese lines. Yeah, that was probably hiragana, then there's katakana, and then there's kanji. Kanji, there's thousands of them, literally. Those are like the Chinese, they're essentially pictograms or ideograms. Where one character or a drawing, I know that's not really correct to say the drawing, but one character represents a word or an idea or a concept. And that is also, I mean, hiragana, katakana, actually, I said it before in past streams, it's not that hard to learn. Hiragana and katakana, if you really like do a full study day, you can learn that in 1 day even, or it's guaranteed 1 week, absolutely, 1 week is doable. But kanji, that is the hard one. Those are thousands, and the only way you can pretty much learn them is if you know the base ones. You know, some kanji, the complicated ones, are in turn made up of more simple sub-kanji, if that makes sense. Like the kanji for forest, mori, in Japanese is just 3 times the kanji of tree. So that's an easy one, but others are like really not easy at all. There's literally thousands of them. That's oof. And so they have even a different stroke order, like that. If you really want to be perfect in your Japanese, you need to learn that as well. Good luck. And it's pretty hard. And they also have different readings on top of that. English lines too, but it doesn't make sense for... Yeah, I mean, English doesn't have that kind of writing system. Getting Ark Survival evolved. Oh, nice. And Gang Beasts and Taps and that dog crap kids game Fortnite. Oh, whatever. I mean, I'm also playing a kids game here and I'm 31. Who cares, right? Play whatever you want. Have fun. You only live once. Don't know about Gang Beasts, but Ark Survival I know. There's normal font as well as male and female versions, so lines are rendering by different fonts if a male character or female character is speaking. Oh, that's like Animal Crossing somewhat. You're gonna stream your suffering so people can laugh at my pathetic... Yeah, that's how it is. You know it. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you just want to see the streamer fail because it's interesting. I said it before, I don't take that in a bad way. I get it, I've done it before as well. So if I do fail, then please, at least I hope it's entertaining, at least somewhat. English has also different phrases, same fonts for different situations. That is interesting. Doesn't make any sense for Japanese to have this difference. Like one symbol renders differently depending on male and female speech to make the difference. Well, I mean, the pronouns or the honorifics would be completely different. Like, I could say, instead of watashi, as in I could say atashi, and that would be very feminine, very prim and proper. And if you'd say atashi as a man, that would probably come across as very queer, which, that's fine, but I guess it's that. That's another thing you need to learn, and when you learn Japanese, all the honorifics and the suffixes, and usually in anime you only hear san and chan and maybe tan, or sama. Sama just you know, like name sama, that just means master and then the name. It's a very high respect honorific or no suffix. They have like, people are saying, oh, these stupid neopronouns. Bro, have you checked the Japanese language? Do you know how many ways they have to say I? Some of them, like I said before, if I want to be especially feminine, I say atashi instead of watashi. And you've probably also heard boku being used, like My Hero Academia. Boku no Hero Academia, is that what it is? That just means My Hero Academia. Boku as in a young, usually a young male. That's when you use boku. If I would say boku in Japanese for I, then that would like come across as very tomboyish. Hey there, Animator. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a while. I hope you are doing good. And if you have Pokemon Sword or Shield, and you have the DLC, you can actually join me in these streams. Alright, so let's check. No shiny Lunala, no shiny Colossus, and I don't think that's the English name as well. Nothing, niente, nix. No shiny, that's a bummer, but oh well. You're doing good? Oh, that's great. That's what I wanna hear. Okay, so no shiny Lunala, no shiny at all. I'll wait until Animator says if he can join or not. Oh, you're getting Hollow Knight as well, because I know Kazakama's loves it so much I want to stream it for him. Aww. He's like a celebrity in here. Well, I mean, of course he deserves it, but it's... He seems to be a fan favorite among fans here. I have a Pokemon Sword and Shield, one problem, it's 11 PM in the night. Oh, if you can't join because it's too late, that's fine. Gonna go for randos then, over the internet. Woo. That's fine. Oh, and I immediately found 3 people, alright. Effing hate my hero, it's trash, I swear to god that name, I'm sending Walter White on your head. No, he's gonna throw pizza on the roof of my house. Nah, actually, I'm not saying the anime is good, I'm just saying, for my honorific example, Boku is a very commonly used one. What do we use? Let's use that one. Nothing new for you. But yeah, I watched 3 episodes of My Hero Academia, and that's like not bad from what I've seen, but I don't know. It's not for me, so never really looked further into it. Slavic languages are crazy in this gender thing too. If the lines for Brendan and May are the same in data encode, I have no idea what to do with it, how to translate it. But technically I can check before every render is chosen. Yeah, that's true. It's too much coding for simple translation. Yeah. You know, there's some languages where there is no gender at all. Apparently Turkish, you don't have a he or she or anything like that. Game? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna RNG a 5 IV shiny Kyogre and Emerald. It's on frame freaking 0. What are the freaking odds? How are you able to get frame 0? I doubt that any of the advanced methods, like the painting method or something else, will give you frame 0. Oh, that sucks. Hey there, Fox Gala, the artist. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. This is off topic, but did you know that Latias is coming to Pokemon Unite? No, I did not know that, and well, is it really off topic? We talk about the weirdest topics here sometimes they come out of nowhere, so no problem there. But I don't play Pokemon Unite, so that is news to me, but hey, that sounds interesting. Does she have cute custom design, not custom designs, but like custom clothing? Does she have that? Because I do like that about Unite. I think it is Unite, right? Read faster, Slowpoke. Jonna behind chat, you know? You don't know? That's a staple now. Fun fact, my first Yu-Gi-Oh anime was not Master Duelist, it was Yu-Gi-Oh 5D anime. Loved it so much, especially Archfiend Dragon and Stardust Dragon. Those are amazing. Is the 5D one where they are on motorcycles, is that one? Because that one I didn't really watch. He and she is not such a big problem, many words changed too. I did for male and female, it's not the same. Oh, in your language, okay. So, you conjugate it in Ukrainian based on the gender, is that correct? Like the third person, you can't just say I did this same way I would say if I were male. Is that how I should understand it? Because, oh boy, that seems to be... I mean, I can imagine how that can become tiring. Yeah, I think I'll take that one. Guys spam messages, so Infinite has to be so slow at reading she can't catch up with the chat. And make it long message. I don't know, Germany, what? Why, you know I'm not German, right? One on the motorcycle. I love the characters too, especially Yusei and Jack Altis. Don't know who these are, but yeah, okay, that's the motorcycle one then. Why is my nose itching again? Oh, we're going for the rock one? Okay, sure. But playing on motorcycles, I don't know, those streets have to be like really long then. You're not about topics about Germany? Okay, sure. Okay, so... Because I'm not in the first or second place in terms of priority, I did not get the ghost balloon. Did you know I have $5 for real? Well, same, but maybe not in dollars, in euros. Alright. Is it just me, or does that kind of take a long time to load? Gonna teach my grandma the words alpha and sigma as well as the word skibbity. Oh, bless you, grandma, then. I had to explain skibbity toilet to some boomers before. That was... let's say interesting, yeah. Clothing is called holoware, and it's unknown if Latias will get some when she releases. However, she'll definitely get some eventually if she doesn't get some when she releases. Well, I hope so. If all the other Pokemon get nice, you said it was holoware, then I hope Latias will get it too. By the way, Fox Gala, if you have Sword or Shield and you have a Switch 1 or 2 and you have the internet subscription from Nintendo as well as the DLC for Crown Tundra, you can join me in this stream. No, I will get you to watch 5D. There's a character called Crow and his ace card is a crow. Well, that's very good. Oh, that just reminds me that wasn't there a guy in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know which season that was, but that was definitely not the motorcycle, the bike season. But which one was it again? Where that girl, I think, is it Yugi's or Yami Yugi's, whatever, love interest? And that brown-haired girl, and she fights against someone who is obsessed with penguins, cause he had bad parents, and he read about penguins being fantastic parents. At least that's like a plot that just came to mind right now. My grandma can be youthful again by using these words. And feel young to be with this generation of dumb kids. So if this slang is like, imagine slang, kitty slang in 10 years, it's gonna be even more interesting. It should have been me, not him, Yamayugi. Oh, where Dart stole the souls. Yeah, that one I also watched that season. I think that's when I actually stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh! When the motorcycle thing started. Not that I wasn't interested in it, but just I stopped. Around that time, I generally stopped watching TV. But yeah, that's... I do know that it exists. I've seen snippets of it. Of the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D. I'm gonna teach my grandma Skibbity Toilet Ohio Rizla Phantom Taxi Livy Duno. Oh, the whole deal. Yeah, I think I just lost 10 IQ points just reading that. She will feel like she's a newborn baby. Don't have Sword or Shield and don't want to get it, so I can't join. I'm sorry if that bothers you. Nah, that doesn't. Why would that bother me? That would be... Why, yeah, indeed. Just a question. If anyone can join, then I'm really happy to do this with viewers. It's always more fun. But if no one can join, then no one can join. That's unfortunately how it is. Not gonna force you to buy a game like that. Oh god, no. It's too expensive anyway. Yeah, it doesn't bother me, and it's... I mean, I get it. It's just too expensive, the game, definitely. Hang on. Alright, I got the weakness policy. That's the item that I picked. If I don't get the next one, I don't know, it's a normal type. What do we have? We have a Lopunny again. Always funny when your parents or grandmas, grandpas use kid slang. My parents are baby boomers, they don't really use it. So, unfortunately I don't get funny moments like that, but some do. It is kind of funny, yeah. Yeah, but will you laugh because it's funny, or will you laugh because it's cringy? Nah, it's actually not that cringy. Today I got my sister to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I won because I pulled Red Eyes Black Dragon on my second turn. Destroyed your Blue Eyes White Dragon using Mirror Force. Oh, yikes. You showed no mercy for that poor sister of yours. All the Yu-Gi-Oh! Matches that I played, I completely lost. Like, they wiped the floor with me because I was like, huh? How does this game even work? Just imagine your mother saying Sigma Rizzle. Yeah, I would laugh so hard. Already just thinking about it's just... That would be so weird. Oh, you laugh because it is cringe and funny? That's double the laugh. But usually I have to explain to some boomer what the hell Rizzler means, or what Skibbity Toilet is, and why is there a guy in a toilet, and like imagine having to explain everything, like the background, what Gmod is, and why that became a thing, and what an internet meme is. I mean, I think if I'd be a boom, I'd also be completely... I mean, confused by that slang. I love kid slang. It's gonna get even... Oh, look, I got rizzled. Touched that bunny and now it's like, ooh, I love that. You can tap the bunny, but not like that. Not in a loving way. I want that Lunala. Well, let's see if my Pokemon will now attack, or will it just be in love and immobilized? Imagine your mother and father photo of a hardstyle music cover. That would be kind of awesome. Yeah, I'm imagining that. I mean, odds aren't really high, but why? I mean, who knows what the future would bring. It would be fun. I would approve though. Can update my parents and grandparents of these new slangs so they can be so young and not be boomers. Oh, I know one, actually my oldest friend that I have. Oh, he's turning 87 or 88 now pretty soon. Game? Oh, there we go. And he's not a boomer, he's even older than that. He's part of the generation that came before the boomers, which is I think the silent generation. He's part of the generation who actually witnessed the Second World War. And he just uses slang like it. For some reason he has, when new technology came, when new stuff, he just immediately understood it. And he definitely uses slang like that, but it's not really funny anymore because he knows. He really does know what he's saying in a way. You know what I mean? Usually Boomer says, "Oh, I got Riz," but they don't know. They either don't pronounce it correctly, or you can kind of hear that they don't know what the hell what that means. But he does. It's really, really funny. I mean, it was funny. Now it's just like, it's him. He might be really old in his body, but his spirit is really young. Really an amazing person. Found some amazing songs and music, added them to my playlist. Oh, nice. Your Kid Named Finger playlist. That meme playlist you sent me. Then send me the link again in the Discord if you want. Alright. Let's go. I have a type disadvantage, but that's fine. That low pony's moves were kind of whack, so... yeah, I'm not gonna go with that. We don't like boomers in this family, as in, like, not generationally boomer, but just like the colloquial term boomer. Because when I say my parents are boomers, they're actually not really boomers, they're really based. My mom isn't a Karen, they don't act like entitled little pricks, quite the opposite. They have a lot of empathy for people who need it. I approve of their political opinions. But when I say they are boomer, it is indeed because they are part of the baby boomer generation, literally, but like in spirit, not really. Make sure every single dollar or cent I get from Twitch and YouTube, 40% goes to support to Palestine and Ukraine, and 50% to mom and dad, and 10% for me. Ooh, wow. That is... well then I hope that when you start streaming, Amit, do tell me. I'll definitely arrange raids so that you will get some viewership as well. And even if I can't attend the stream, I can do something whereas I just leave the computer on and I'll watch your streams if that helps. I'd be willing to do that. And hey there, Shinigami Riko, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, until now I've been doing it okay, when I was just about to say I've been doing it with strangers, but that comes across as something else, but of course what I mean is doing the raid dance with strangers. That's when the mouth says something and my brain is like, wait, no, you can't say that. But yeah, I've much rather preferred to do it with, okay, maybe not. Don't say that, Yana, that sounds really weird. Doing the raid things with chatters and not with... oh boy, oh god. Should really watch what I'm saying. Reaction be like context. I know. Just as these words left my lips, I was like, wait. Reverse gear, reverse. Stop. That sounds so wrong. gonna name my next Pokemon character My Butt from the Gumball episode. Pick your starter, My Butt. My Butt saved the game. My Butt, the space and time caused a rift in time because of Giratina. Well, that would be pretty funny. Even though it's kind of juvenile, but sometimes, you know. Okay, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny. That is very unfortunate, but well. Not taking anything. Are you ready, Rico? I assume you are. Want to join sooner, but I realized my Switch was 0 battery and was loading for half an hour. Ah, that's no problem. No worries. I can do that now. Lunala. I don't think I need to repeat the code. You already know it, but I'm gonna do it again. 7744 7744. There we go. My butt, you became the champion and you defeated Eternatus. Thanks, but don't push yourself too hard to help me. I can hold my own. In this rough world, I want to make sure I can help others equally as much as I help myself. I mean, yeah, true. I do believe you that you are okay in this rough world. You're born in a place that's much rougher than in Luxembourg, definitely. So I really don't think that you will struggle, but still, if I can help, I can help. Want to join? Oh wait, I ought to read that. Oh, Jonna behind space-time, I guess, not just chat. Don't think anyone else will be able to join, so let's do that with 2 NPCs. Which one? I don't know. I'm gonna go for that one. You'll start making top 10 videos again? Yes. Several are in the works, but I'll try to up the quality, the old ones. I mean, really glad that there's still viewers who, you know, OG viewers who are from that time. And yeah, there will definitely be more countdowns. Sometimes even like countdowns, at least that's what I planned, countdowns that are much longer than what I usually put out, or what I used to. Maybe I get another black sheep, yeah, who knows. For those of you who don't know, Shinigami Rico last stream got that shiny sheep, what's it called again? Keep forgetting the name. Top 10 successful communist countries. Thanks for watching. Well, yeah, that's true, but not because communism failed, but because owning the means of production, at least there, I don't think that there is an actual true communist state. I don't think that's... Like, we're way, way, way too early for that, unfortunately. Okay, you dig yourself in. Shiny Dubwool named it Lambert. Yeah, I love that name. Yeah, Dubwool. Wait a minute, huh? Oh, you know my political, like, Fight is Kampf in German, yes. It is. Oh, well, at least someone learned something new. So, I don't know, should I even say that out loud? Because, well, to be fair, we talked about some political stuff before. I mentioned Hamas, I mentioned Palestine, I mentioned Israel, and I never got a strike because of that. So, at least I seem to be allowed to talk about that. Yeah, mine is exactly that. That's what it means. My battle. Exactly. That's exactly what it means. So you figured that out. Alright, doesn't really look that good for my Pokemon here. I have low HP. Is that book about... what do you mean? That book was written by him. He wrote that. He was the author. It's banned in a lot of countries where you're not even allowed to have the book. I have read the book. There are ways to read it legally and... no, I have read the book. I don't have the book. Correction. It's... Honestly, it's just ramblings of a insane person. It's... I wouldn't say not worth it, but don't expect anything super intelligent. It's just racist ramblings and, you know, playing the victim again, and I'm the master race, blah blah blah. It's just really, it's insane. It's lunatic. But if you do wanna read it, then go ahead, I guess. Just know that the one who wrote it, I mean, do I really need to say that he's very manipulative, and you should not take his word for it. Alright, GameCube menu music, part of the background playlist that I have for tonight. There's definitely a lot of kids back then who thought this was really creepy. Yeah, if only Hitler wasn't tyrannical. Oh well. If only that never happened, but it's too late for that. One of my favorite ice monsters design-wise, but type is one of the war. Yeah, it has a... I mean, I definitely picked the steel type attack, not without any reason. It's 4 times weak to that. Ice rock is just not really a good type combination, unfortunately. Now you know what? I'm just gonna do that then, if you don't mind me. Titan shifting. I don't know why I like saying that instead of Gigantamax. But I like Littlefoot here as well. It's unfortunate that some Pokemon are effectively completely handicapped by their typing. Ice in general sucks as a type, yes, but I have to say in the newest meta of Scarlet and Violet, Ice has become much better. Ever since Iran and Israel started fighting, I'm getting World War III recommendations, so that's again. I mean, we got those when the whole Russia fiasco got more into the mainstream media spotlight. I really hope that we're smart enough to not pull a World War III. That would be, oh my god, please. I still know what my grandparents said about World War II, and that was not nice, let me tell you. I don't think I really need to elaborate on that one. Should I take that one? Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, it's just really hard being a human now. Alright, what do you have? Items. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Quick Claw again. Last time got really lucky with that one. I'm just, all I can do is hope that World War III will not start. If it does, call me naive, but for some reason I don't think that's gonna be the end of it. As in the end of the world. Or the end of humanity. Although I'm not really sure if you want to survive nuclear fallout. But well, let's hope it doesn't happen at all. That would be nice. Alright, you're going for the Gigantamax. That is good. I'm gonna be Mega Crab. think this one's gonna be easy. With the Santa beard. And though that crabs with that kind of these foamy bubbles around, that's a thing that you commonly see in Japanese media. There's also an enemy like that in the Yoshi games, Yoshi's Island. Alright, you cast Fist out of the sky. That's good, that's excellent. More attack for us. Thank you. Thunder Wave, that's also good. No, I'm just gonna go with the bug move again. Rico, do you want this Pokemon after you're done, or do you want to keep the Kingler? Because I might want to go with that one. My goal from YouTube and Twitch to the world that no matter who you are and no matter which country you are from, you can still be good without getting corrupted by success. Yeah, I keep saying it. It's not that power corrupts or even absolute power corrupts absolutely. You know what I think? Oh, okay, I don't have any Premier Balls anymore. Okay, so a Timer Ball will do then, in case it is a shiny. But I think actually that power, it doesn't corrupt, it reveals character. There are, although they're very rare and they tend to not be the kind of people in power, but there are powerful people in the world who are good-hearted, who are good people, who don't hurt others unnecessarily. At least that's what I think. You might disagree with me, and that's fine. And I would see where you would be coming from. And yes, I believe that too, Amit. I believe that you can be good without getting corrupted by success. I've seen it in people before, successful people, super rich, who, as in multi-millionaire, not billionaires, but who really were or are good people. They are unfortunately pretty rare, but they do exist. Once you have Persona, there's a move called Gigant Fist, and it's literally that. Well, yeah. Just a huge fist. What else do you need sometimes, right? Oh, my move gets... Oh boy, I should have known. Wah, wah, wah. F for me. I'm taking the L. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's birds that just... You know what I said in the beginning with the animals? It really is true. They just... I don't know what it is. Just an animal magnet. They just come to me. Really close. Like wild animals. Someone's cat where they say, oh, that cat doesn't like people, but then suddenly it's right next to me. I don't know. But also a lot of... Whenever I go somewhere or when I live somewhere, a lot of birds seem to build their nests close to me, which I guess that's a good thing, but I can hear them chirping now. Maybe you can hear them too? Watched a funny video where a news guy got like some writer of a book or whatever talking with a member of Al-Qaeda. Oh boy. Member from Al-Qaeda, and then the guy accused the Al-Qaeda member of doing a crime. Funny thing is, the Al-Qaeda guy admits he did something in 9/11. Oh my god, that is... What kind of interview, what the hell? But he says he didn't do the said crime, and they were so funny arguing as in he worked with the bombs in 9/11. Oh jeez. That is... absolutely crazy. Okay, if we have another one fainting, then that's it. No Lunala. Gonna keep the King Crab, better to deal more damage and stall with weaker mons, that's true. Wanna show everyone that there's light in my kind, not only darkness as everyone sees me. I mean, in general, I always say it's not, you know, everyone says, oh, people live long enough to become the villain. Being a hero is so freaking easy nowadays. It's not hard. You just be a decent person. It doesn't really cost anything. It's really not that hard. So yeah, just go out there, Ahmed, and make the world a better place. Be kind. Be a good person. Show light and love instead of darkness and misery. It's really not that hard. It really isn't. In a world of villains, be the hero. Why does everyone fall for that move? Alright, looks like we can actually get it, so that's good. Let's see. Come on, yes, okay, no fainting. You found the interview? You can send it, post it in my Discord if you want. Under memes or something. Although, I don't know, that's like pretty dark if you think about it. It's someone who worked, like, at first, okay, one from Al-Qaeda, that's already bad enough. But then he just casually says in the interview, yeah, I did the 9/11 thing, and then this is just insane. That's not just normal level of insanity. That's another one, you know? That's another league. I kind of feel bad, just like the fabled phantom pun earlier. I kind of feel bad laughing about it. We clutched that. Oh yeah, we still got it. Alright, let's see. Let me see if it's gonna be shiny. On Friday it's gonna be a stream just like this, but that on Friday it's not gonna be Fan Game Friday. Not this Friday because it is a it's the solar, or at least the summer solstice. Okay, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny. Oh, come on. Oh well. We're gambling here, gambling with time. I'm not using money to gamble. But I'm using time, and this time I didn't get a shiny. That's just how it is. So let's try another one. Let's go. Did you get any, did you maybe get a shiny, Rico? Hopefully. No shiny? Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Then let's do the next round then. If you don't mind. Did you see the half moon that we have right now? This Friday it's gonna be summer solstice. That's like technically a sun or solar event, so I'm gonna go for Solgaleo instead. Ooh, that one has toxic, and yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. I like that one. That's one of my favorite bug types. Unova has some really nice bug types, like, usually I'm not that much of a fan of the bug type in general, but Unova has a lot of fun ones. Fun to use, some of them kind of scary to face. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with with this one. Watched a few minutes of the interview. The book writer guy says 9/11 happened because of the US president planned it. Not only that, even the Al-Qaeda guy said we didn't use thermite bombs, it just wouldn't work. Yeah, I still don't understand all of these, like these conspiracy theories, you know, the haha meme, jet fuel can't melt steel yeah, they don't need to melt. All that it needs is for the steel beams to give way. That would be enough. You don't need to melt them, first and foremost. And second, I mean, there's a plane flying, like, what speed were they flying in? Probably really, like, at least 200 kilometers per hour, maybe 100. If we're being like slow here, planes can fly much faster than that. And it's like a plane filled with kerosene and all that. That's gonna explode. I don't understand these kinds of conspiracy theories that it had to be like bombs planted. Like, no. Oh boy, that was close. Oh boy, that was indeed very close. Oh boy. I said oh boy 3 times. And he even said they flew a plane to the tower. I mean, yeah, that is what happened. The interviewer's 9/11 conspiracy theories. Why do we need conspiracy theories about that? I mean, with the inside job, I'm not saying that. I do think that it was the US's fault, or at least that could have been completely been preventable, absolutely. But I don't believe in the fact, or not fact because it's not a fact, but don't believe in the thing with the bombs. That is just ridiculous. You don't need bombs to explain why the towers fell. Like, planes have immense mass. They have kerosene, which is flammable and explode. I mean, it's an explosive fluid, and it flies in there with like a at least 100 kilometers per hour. You can calculate that. Just go on the internet, check the formula you need for the math, and then you're gonna see that yes, of course it's gonna collapse, even without the kerosene. Oh, the kinds of conversations that we have here, huh? Bug types in general was buffed in Unova. Yeah, that's true. Most of them only got better. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with that one. Not Focus Sash, but the other one. But it's the most politically funny interview ever. Well, that is what makes me interested in watching it later. Hope it does have subtitles. I don't understand Arabic. Another goal from Twitch and YouTube is to stream marathon and subathon so people can laugh at my suffering. Oh, you are doing what I'm too scared to do. A subathon or marathon. I don't think I actually would last that long. Raise money to people who need it more, like Palestine, Ukraine. I mean, hey, if you want to do that, absolutely, but 24-hour streams are hard to do, right? That's... Also, it's not really that great if you don't get your sleep. Make sure all money turns to food so I can send it to Palestinians and Ukrainians, because I know some money might be used for other things. That's why I tend to send, if I do donate, I donate in items. I think that is much more helpful. And here we are. Hangry Hamster got owned. Could be a shiny as well. Everything here. Need the Discord link again because I got banned on my main for trolling Discord scammers. That's fine. I'm gonna give you the login. Just give me a sec. Trolling Discord scammers is funny though. I don't think I need this one. If you want to grab that one, Rico, be my guest. Alright, I think we're gonna go with the... yeah, let's go with that one. I was about to read your message, but then you retracted it, so... never mind then. Alright, I'm gonna paste the, here's the link to the Discord. The link's gonna be okay or usable for, I think, a couple of hours, and then that's it. Should I... You know what? I'm gonna try something. If you allow me to Dynamax. Well, I mean, now it's already done, so... Buck Steel Droid, an amazing type against Lunala, that is true. Oh, I think there's some kind of animal outside, like... Sometimes I hear a rat scream outside of my apartment. Because an owl got them, that is a bit disturbing, but there's a lot of owls where I live. I think I'm hearing something outside again. Ooh, that was close. Yesterday I was cooking a lot of meth, I mean falafel to my family, and shawarma to my aunt family because she couldn't cook because she was sick. Oh, that's kind of you. Oh, every time you type in shawarma, I want one, you know. Oh, I love it. I love shawarmas. It's, I mean, lamb meat and garlic. I'm already sold. That's like 2 things that I love. In the Middle East, they know how to make good food. They just know. Like, that is actually a nice shiny. I mean, the Pokemon is kind of boring, unfortunately. Really a disappointment. But the shiny is nice, like blue and black, or grey, dark grey. Really nice. Nah, I don't need it. That's fine. Right, the NPC took it. And I'm finally gonna get my fix here with berries. I need them. Alright. It's Lunala time. Anyways, Omni, thanks. I'm gonna go now and sleep. Bye, good night. Alright, Animator, thank you so much for being part of the stream. And hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next stream. So until then, have a good one. Good night. Sleep tight and do not let the, Are you in New York right now? Don't let the New Yorkan bedbugs bite, you know? Say, hey, I'm sleeping here, and they hopefully don't attack. Alright, take care. Do you have a Boston accent, do you think? No, probably not. I don't even know where the sleep tight and don't let the bedbugs bite thing started. I just started saying it at one point and it just stuck. I don't know. Brain's just like, yep, we're using that one now. You know what's funny about me? In football, I'm completely different human being. Okay, that was weird now. I was laughing and yawning at the same time. Yawning because, not because you're boring, because then I wouldn't have laughed. You know, that's not a very uncommon thing. I know some people are super calm, but when it comes to football, they just turn into someone entirely different. That's why I had to laugh at that comment. Enjoy people suffering in football? Oh, Ahmed. Every time I'm sad, I watch funny videos of Arsenal fans being deluded. Or Manchester divided fans being deluded is normal. Oh my god, well, oh well. If it makes you happy, then I guess go for it. It's true though, some people turn into Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde when it comes to football. Just some calm dude who doesn't really soft-spoken, doesn't have a menacing presence, and then when football starts and his favorite team loses, oh boy, just switches. Okay, that was easy peasy, Lunala. Very easy. Alright, time to catch it with a luxury ball. I have enough of those. Manchester divided instead of Manchester United. Oh, Ahmed. Right, I don't think you can fail them. I mean, every single time I've caught the legendary, I think they're hard-coded to get auto-caught. At least that's what I think. Okay. Oh, no shiny Lunala. Not a shiny, not a shiny, not a shiny, no. Nix, nada, niente. Nothing. Maybe Shinigami Rico got a shiny? If you do, then you got like super lucky. That would be the second one. I mean, it would be nice, of course, but come on, I also want to see some shinies here. Alright, I'm gonna go same password as always, 77447744, and I'm gonna look for teammates again. I think it's gonna be us two again with 2 NPCs. Which is, I guess, is fine. At least then another viewer can have the chance to get shinies. New super luck ability didn't trigger. Well, did we really need it? Next football season, I swear to God, if I see another Italian. Oh boy, here we go with the rivalry. Italian club, I swear I'm starting my own crusade against that team. Oh my God, what have Italians done to you? Oh, I love that Pokemon, I'm gonna go for that one. Super luck ability for the shiny, not for the crits. Wanna hear a long, funny football story? Alright, let's hear it. In before Jonna, behind chat, but you know, that's how it is. Alright, there's a dark one there. Fairy. No, I'm gonna go with that one. That path. Okay, you two. So what's gonna be? If that one has speed boost and it's shiny, I mean, imagine, that would definitely be amazing. Okay, gonna go with a bodyguard so no one gets burned. Actually really like this this Pokemon that I have. Although apparently not enough, I can't really remember the English name. But yeah, it's... I really like it. Yeah, give it to him. Throw dirt in the chicken's face. Right, no status conditions. At least not on my watch. And the hamster gets hungry. I don't need to heal anyone. There's a footballer player called Trent Alexander-Arnold. Let's call him TAA, okay. So TAA loves his club Liverpool. He was a world-class player. Oh, he promised Liverpool fans that he'll play only for Liverpool. Oh, okay, so he pledged his loyalty essentially to Liverpool, and then, let me guess, he betrayed that loyalty or his vow? Hatterene, that's what it is, thank you. Why did I forget about that? What the hell, brain? Keep saying that, what the hell, brain. I think I need to get an oil change on that old one, you know? Okay, there we go. Someone was screaming outside. I don't know what the hell that was. Well, not screaming in, like, distress or anything, but still. Like, come on, it's 22:25. Don't be screaming outside that late. Let's just say that crap got real for TAA. Okay. So you know how the story ends then. No, I don't need that one. 2020 Liverpool played against Real Madrid and Real Madrid won because TAA failed to defend against Real Madrid player 3 years later. Oh. Do I hear some kind of drama going on there? And then what happened? Like, you think it was a kind of sabotage? Like a self-sabotage? Okay, I'm gonna go with the Shell Bell. I mean, if I learned anything about football fans is to never make them angry, because they... Oh boy, do they act. TAA came to Real Madrid and somehow he spoke fluent Spanish. And Duolingo made a post saying, "Congratulations TAA for using our app for 1,000 months." Oh, okay. So he... I take it he wasn't, like, I guess, supposed to speak Spanish. Some say TAA was a secret agent all along. Oh no, mine got defeated. Couldn't even get the... I didn't even have the opportunity to heal at all. Oh well. That's one down. 1,000 days, yeah, that's a long time. I mean, I tried Duolingo myself. I'm not a fan of the way it works. I don't know, it really doesn't work for me. I'm more of an Anki person. And actually going to language courses, that helps me more. Duolingo never really helped me. But man... let me guess, they just went crazy, the fans. TAA is English, not Spanish, so he can't speak it anyway, but somehow MF speak it like nothing. Ah, I see, yeah. I get what you mean. That's not gonna lie. But then why do people, like, there's a good reason why people say never. You shouldn't be making statements like that in front of a camera, and then you're gonna defect, and then you're gonna have millions of fans who are going to be pissed at you. I mean, what the hell did you expect, honestly? Just don't make statements like these, then you're safe. And you don't have millions of people wondering if you're like a secret agent or something. Alright. Sceptile got caught in a netball in case it is shiny. Already have one, a shiny, like a RNG generated shiny, which I really like, but oh well. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a random shiny here. Like Eveline got the Sceptile. I assume we should go for the dark one. Where it says Unlicht in German, it's like non-light. Integrity is rare nowadays, well, that's fair. Early 2000s people swore by their club and only with heavy heart they left. I guess now they're being traded like Pokémon. The football players. Funny enough, Liverpool fans before the grand betrayal had a photo on a huge wall for TAA. After that they changed it and, well... And they added the word rat on his name. Oh my god. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna heal. Delight. Ah, you can't really... You and puns, you go together so well. No, that's not good. A buff on our side. But we will... Well, okay, there we go. Focus blast for once, not being focus miss. Nice. But I don't have a premier ball. If this one... I definitely need to get some premier balls. Timer ball will do. Because I always use the kind of Pokeball that would fit with the shiny. But yeah, I can imagine that now they really hate him. TAA. You're premier balling everything. Oh well, that's fair. No, I'm gonna keep mine. Do like having a healing option. But yeah, having shinies in Premier Balls is also really nice, I gotta say, even if the colors of the Premier Mall don't match the shiny Pokemon. Right, you took it, that's good. And here we are. Lunala time. Holding my own hatred for TAA. I hate him because of his iconic corner against FC Barcelona that knocked Barcelona out from the semi-finals. I can't wait to see my team players breaking his legs. Jeez. Can we just say you can't wait him losing? Which, yeah, fair. Right, I'm gonna heal. You do need it. Oh, you're gonna Dynamax? Okay. So yeah, that does explain some things about football. I've seen players who I thought were a unchangeable or just a forever member of a certain team, and then they're like, oh, they play for this team now and then for this team. Big trash panda. Okay, that did more damage than I thought it would. Okay, that is good. That's quite a chunk. And now I'm gonna heal if I get the chance. There we go. I definitely need it. Alright, next one. I'm gonna... I think it... Yeah, now I clicked on Bodyguard. I think it has moves that can inflict some kind of status condition, right? Ooh, barely. Barely holding on, nice. Oh, special defense drop. That takes a lot of damage, nice. Large chunk. And more buffs, that's good. Not buff, what the hell am I saying? Nerfs. Okay, good. Oh, nice, a crit. Ooh, life orb. Oh, it's still there. It's still on the field. Nice. I think we're gonna win this, even if, yeah. Combusken does go down, but don't we have like a couple of feints left? Yeah, no problem. No problemo. And I'm gonna heal again. If it's even necessary, honestly. Worst betrayal in history was Luis Figo after he promised that he would forever play for Barcelona. He even changed his hair to red and blue after Barcelona just to leave us for a worst enemy, Real Madrid. Oh no, that's a faux pas. Yeah, aren't Real Madrid and Barcelona like really sworn, I would say rivals, but knowing how football fans are, maybe like enemies? Jeez, oh yikes. I bet he got a lot of crap for that. So I guess he doesn't have the hair color anymore. If he doesn't have the loyalty to the club, then I guess the hair color is done for as well. And no shiny Lunala. Nope, 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 no shinies. That's very unfortunate. Just let me see if the Combusken has a... No, it doesn't have the hidden ability, alright. If it had, I would be maybe interested in getting it. Barcelona and Real Madrid fans hate each other to the death, and I wish... Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, even... I don't really know that much about football, but even I know that those two groups hate each other. I mean, I've seen them beat the crap out of each other. I remember my dad just saying, just keep out of that, just ignore them. I was like, what? People are beating the crap out of each other on the street, shouldn't we call someone? Oh, those are Real Madrid and Barcelona fans. That's normal. Ah, okay. Apparently that's normal. That wasn't even in Spain, mind you. Giraffe. Hey there, Sleeping Fox. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing, Giraffe? Yeah? Fun fact, very deep infinite omniverse lore. Giraffes used to be my favorite animal when I was a really young kid, like 6 years old or something. Giraffe 2. There's actually some backstory which people don't know. Figo had a release clause apparently that took him out of the oh, okay. I do wonder what the thing for the what the clause was specifically. Alright, let's go for the next round. What do we have? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Metal Burb. When Luis Figo came back to Barcelona stadium camp, the fans threw literally, and I'm not joking, a pig. Oh, that's that case. I've heard about some football fans like once throwing a pig head, and I didn't know if that was fake news or like something that guy who told me. You know, sometimes men, I don't know what it is, but they lie, or they say, oh, I know a story, and then it's, I don't know, sometimes just made up. And I thought that was made up, actually. I thought, like, I still remember one guy saying, oh, someone got, like, some fans threw a pig head once in a stadium. I was like, oh, that's one of these things. They just say it so they, you know, spice up the conversation, which, I mean, fair, but we don't need to do that. We can just converse normally. If you don't have to say anything super interesting, that's fine. We're just humans. I don't really like it when people just invent stuff to spice it up. I mean, come on. But yeah, I guess that's actually a thing that happened, and that wasn't invented. Because that is just a trash. Okay, that, I mean, wouldn't be the first. Wouldn't be the first time that would happen, I think. Using fly because it's funny. Big Mama is our opponent. Literally. It's not made up, you can search it literally in photo. Yeah, I mean, no, I believe you now. You telling me this, I don't think I want to see that. I mean, I know how a pig head looks like, but still. Yeah, I literally thought that guy was just, you know, saying something so that I would say, oh, cool story, bro, or something like that, but no. Okay, so that was real. Because when did that happen? He claimed he saw it on TV, and it was on TV. Weren't there sometimes streakers as well? Like people just running on the, if you don't know what a streaker is, it's someone who just runs around in public naked to get attention or for other purposes. I don't know, I'm not a streaker, so I don't really do it. I don't know why they are doing it, but so I do remember some matches my dad was watching. It was just some guy going, like, running around naked, and then security staff had to escort him outside. In 2002. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes his recounting actually correct. I do remember him saying it was a while ago. And well, 2002, I was a kid when that happened. Heck, some of you weren't even born in 2002 when this happened. Which, again, that's fine, of course. We're not gatekeeping here. This is not an 18+ stream. I actually do want to keep it as family friendly as possible. Hey there, fat boys. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Gay gal advance, most powerful handheld ever. What's up, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Smash that like button. Thank you so much, fat boys. I hope you are doing good. The game, or gay gal advance, well, it is the game gal advance. Well, it is Pride Month, so I guess, I don't know, should I put a rainbow there? I don't really have anything for Pride Month. Hope you're doing good. Right, we got the Big Mama. Big Mama got defeated. And Shiny Big Mama is green, at least greenish, so I'm gonna go with a green ball. Let's use this one. Remember I was sad, so I opened a video of Chelsea fans screaming a song in a single Arsenal fan, a song to piss off Arsenal fans. Champions of Europe. You will never sing that, just say that you... Oh, I think we talked about that earlier, right? Fans that watch them throw a tantrum, so you just sing that and they go ape crap, pretty much. You got a puppy and a kitten. Very good. Please do post these in my Discord channel. I always love seeing people's new puppy and kittens, or just even if they're adult dogs and cats. I love seeing these animals. I'm gonna go for that one then. But that is amazing. Do you have names for them? Are they a specific breed? And I assume you're enjoying your Switch too as well. Someone left a puppy in a box next to a dumps. Oh no, how can people be so freaking heartless? Oh god, well, thank you so much for saving that poor dog. Definitely deserves an owner who loves the dog. Gives him the love and attention that the dog definitely needs. Put the kitten in a storm drain. Swear some people belong into the... Yeah, I mean, that is just... So you found 2 abandoned animals? Come on, they're like babies. If you don't want your animals to make babies, then spay or neuter them, for crying out loud. Don't do this. This is just... I mean, I don't, like, I'm not Christian, right? I don't believe in hell, but, like, this is definitely a ticket to hell. How could you do something like that? It's just, that disgusts me, just reading that. I mean, not blaming you, of course, fat boys. I'm really, really thankful that you, saved them. It's disgusting to know that this is still a thing. I remember my mother actually having one of her cats that she had during her lifetime. Was also a case like that. She came back home from work and she heard a mew, just mewing, like in a very distressed kind of way, and she found a box with like some kind of crude holes poked into it, with a kitten inside, just abandoned like that in the dumpster, in a freaking dumpster. That's a little kitty. What's up? And people do that with human babies as well, and that's... Okay, it might be a spicy opinion or unpopular opinion when I say well, inherently it's not worse or better if you do it with a baby than with a puppy or kitten. At least, you know, let's say my ethical standpoint. I don't think humans are more important than other animals, at least not inherently, but still, like, people do that with even newborns, human newborns. It's horrible. It's a low-fat Pokemon. I can't believe it's not butterfree, but it is. Parents grabbed them and brought them home, and now I got more pets. Well, are you gonna keep them or are you gonna foster them? No, I don't have any good moves, and I want to keep the dark moves for Lunala. Yeah, that is a good one. Funny about that video is that Arsenal fans were literally on his own against about 80 Chelsea fans. Oh, that's a death wish. All singing Champions of Europe. You will never sing that, and the guy was trying his best to start an argument. Among 80 people who are against you? I don't know, that's what I call stupid. MacG, the puppy and kitten was Molly, then balls fell out and now he's Ollie. Okay, is that your way of saying we neutered or spayed them? I mean, if you did, thank you. I actually had some kind of dispute with other animal lovers. They said never spay or neuter an animal like that because they can't consent. But like, we're not doing that because of that. We're not doing that because we don't want the animal to, you know, mate. But we're doing that because if you don't spay or neuter your pets, especially cats, they multiply so quickly, like exponentially even. People of all religions can agree on one: the trash people can go to hell. I mean, yeah, I would also say just go to hell, you know? It's just, oh god, how can you do something like that? How can you... I really, that is just one thing I couldn't do it. Even if you would give me 1 million euros to just abandon a kitten like that, I don't think I could sleep if I would do that. Like, do those people not have any conscience whatsoever? I mean, you have to not have one, because if you don't have a conscience at all, then you can't have a bad conscience, of course. That's how these demons sleep at night. But, come on, like... poor animals. Too small for that yet. Puppy was 3 pounds. Kitten weighs about 1.5 pounds. But yes, that will be done. Okay, yeah. They have to reach a certain age and size, that's true. Spayed and nurturing. Oh boy. Okay, it's down for me. Alright. That's not good. I'm gonna try and do what I can without a Pokemon. Cheer you on. But that was nice with healing the helper. That cop character is so creepy. I don't know. I know this sounds ridiculous, but he kind of looks like a molester, no? But as I say that, he heals your big mama, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Should have gone for another route. We didn't have a good matchup against Steel. Yeah, but we do get oh, okay, that one is down. That's unfortunate. But we do get items afterwards. Okay, no more fainting, or it's gonna be done. America has a Walmart parking lot, popping puppies and kittens, aka trash people. Oh, you mean those people who just I refuse to call them breeders, because they're not really breeders. What they do is they produce more and more of a certain like animal just to sell them. You don't know what kind of genetics they have. They could be like really sick, and you know, those backyard breeders. I really hate that. I mean, don't have any respect for those people. Those berries items, what we went electric. Oh well, sorry, excuse me, that's what I meant, the berries. But yeah, maybe thinking back now, that was maybe not such a good decision. Rottweiler and I believe Hound Dog. It'd be another 185-pound dogs. And that's also a thing, like these kinds of dogs, and then just people who don't know how to deal with these kinds of dogs, they just abuse them, and it's horrible. Oh, I think that's it. Ah, that's unfortunate. I'm taking the blame for picking the Steel route. Mea culpa. So let's see, did I at least get a shiny? Nope. Nothing. Oh well, we can try again. Let's try again, and this time we will hopefully not have this happen again. I mean, this is the first time it has, no? Alright, 77447744 if you want to join me. Always wanted to have a dog so bad, but I know I won't be responsible enough. Even though my sister told me I should get one to learn how to be more responsible. I mean, in general, it's better to learn how to be responsible with a dog rather than a kid, like a human child, you know? But yeah, you definitely, I would say, try to keep other try to get a hold of other pets first to learn responsibility. Pets that are easier to keep. I also really want a dog now that I finally don't have the... Like, I got rid of the allergy. Used to be allergic to any kind of fur, animal fur. But now, my dog hair allergy has completely vanished. And I really want a dog. I think we agree with the ground one. What do you think? What do you think, Rico? I also know what kind of breed I would want. I mean, I told you already, Amit. But let's see. I mean, I first need some kind of steady income first before I get a dog. But I'm really looking forward to having my own dog. My husband already, like, he grew up with dogs, so he knows how that goes. But I never had a dog. I could never have a dog in the first place. Because that's stupid allergy. But that one is gone. So who knows? Maybe I'm gonna have my little Laika soon enough. That's the name that I picked. I really want a female dog. Named Laika, after the first living being that we sent to space. F to Laika in the chat. What a legend. Like the original one. So sorry that you had to die when the satellite came back. Oh, what the hell? I barely survived that. Jesus Christ. Want a retro pug, and I wish the best of luck for that. Thank you. Like, yeah, a retro pug or an old... Like, not the modern pugs. There's people who out there who breed pugs like they look like a couple of hundreds of years ago. With longer legs and actually a snout that they can breathe. The modern pugs are, I mean, that is just animal abuse, unfortunately. I wish they did that. I wish they had these kinds of movements in, like, cat breeding circles. To breed certain cat breeds, like, back how they used to look like. Like with the Persian cat. I really love the Persian cats. They are my favorite breed. But when I say I love the Persian breed, what I mean is oh, my attack missed. What I really mean is I like the classic Persian cat. Those with an actual snout, not those doll-faced ones that look like you accelerated them towards a wall. No. Squished faces. I really want a Shiba Inu in a black Shiba Inu. They're so adorable. I wish I can get it when it's a puppy. Oh, good luck. Shiba Inus, apparently they have quite the character, quite a personality. At least every single Shiba I've come across had a somewhat... wasn't too easy to keep them. They tend to be pretty, let's say, rebellious. Got 4 dogs and a cat. My koi fish had babies too. Oh, nice. Now, koi fish, I could... I mean, I hope I'm gonna have koi fish too. I used to have goldfish for a very long time. Don't have them anymore, but I'm looking forward if that dream ever comes true when I have a, like a house with a garden with my husband. I'm gonna get a pond. And I am gonna get koi fish as well. Absolutely, that would be a dream. Never had koi fish, although they are very much like goldfish in terms of behavior and how you need to take care of them, even though a koi fish needs much more space than a goldfish, even though goldfish also need a lot more space than people think they do. I mean, they are so closely related. You can have koi goldfish hybrids, like they can intermix. Koi and goldfish can have hybrid babies. Goi, for example. So in terms of care requirements, if you have a large enough pond, Like temperatures are pretty much like what they eat and everything pretty much the same. So I do wonder though, fat boys, are you gonna keep the cat and the dog, or are you gonna foster them and give them to another family? I mean, you got a large space, right? Don't you have like a huge amount of space where you live? Got really lucky with that. I mean, hey, I wish I had that kind of space, but hey, I'm happy for you that you have it. If a large garden as well, then that's perfect for multiple dogs. Bam, fire. I think Shiba Inus are expensive, I think, right? I mean, if you go to backyard breeders, which I wouldn't advise you doing so, Fat Boys knows what he's talking about when he says those are scum. Yeah, then probably you're gonna get a cheap one, but at what cost, right? So I do assume that if you want to have a good standard for your dog, you need to pay more. I mean, that's fair, honestly. I'd sell my kidney to get a black Shiba Inu puppy. I'm joking, I'm not that crazy. Yeah, kidney is gonna get you, what, $250,000? That is if you use the black market, which I wouldn't. I think that's obvious as to why. Yeah, Shiba Inus, good luck on getting your dream dog as well. No, I'm just gonna go for my dark type attack, that's it. Bam. Bye-bye. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for a heal ball. The shiny is somewhat pink, at least the bow around its... Is that a waist? I guess? I don't know. That appendage, weird thing. That turns pink. I already have that shiny, but as I said previously, I don't mind having another one. Alright. Caught. I'm not gonna go for it. If you want it, then go for it. Okay, the two NPCs are hot for that. I think you have priority, Rico, if you pick it. At least that's how it should be. Alright, Amy got it. Dark? Problem how I'm gonna teach my dog not to lick me and not to piss or crap on the ground. I don't think I'm ready for that. I mean, there's definitely ways to train your dog to not do that. But you need to be consistent with the dog training. I know some dogs that are so well disciplined and clean, they are cleaner than humans, I know. I mean, I'm laughing now, but the more you think about it, it's actually not really that funny. That a dog is cleaner than you as a human. That isn't obi, it's a Japanese name for the sash they wear around their waist when wearing kimonos. Oh, that's what it's supposed to represent. Okay, that makes sense. It's an obi. Obi. Yeah, that bow that they have around the waist, exactly. Pokemon is based on the Yuki-onna. That's like a yokai, Japanese myth, Japanese legend. Of course, a really cool concept for Pokemon as well. Alright, Garfield face is almost down. Please, can you go away, flies, please? Or fly away? Preferably not in front of my face, if that's okay, thank you. kind of streaming here. Some Shiba Inus are more clean than the average Turbo Virgin's Discord mod, who shows up to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament without killing the hygiene policy boss first. Yeah, just who needs showers, right? Just go there full with the good old human grease. But yeah, I mean, I really mean it, right? There are definitely dogs that are much cleaner and more, even better kept than some humans. Which that sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud, but it is definitely true. Right, some Sonic Adventure 2 music. Nice. That's what I want. Should I take... nah. Yukiona literally translates Snow Woman, yeah. There's several myths. One says the guide lost travelers who are stranded in snow mountains back to civilization. The others said they freeze and keep humans they like. I've heard another one of them freezing humans and then just eating them. But yeah, I've also heard multiple tales. Alright, time for Lunala. This time we should be good. We have several dark type users. Alright, here we go with the dark type attacks. I hope the one who knows Toxic didn't use it now, because that's gonna just get bounced back. To be fair, it's a poison type, so it will not get poisoned, but still. Bam. Oh, nice. Clean. Nice, healing someone else. Such a good attack as well. Really have to say that about the newer Pokemon games, like the new attack edition, or the moves that they put into the games. I really tend to like them. They definitely try something nice and good for other types that needed these kinds of moves. Don't worry, you have a brain. Yeah, I know that. I don't. If you wouldn't have one, friendship with me would be kind of hard. Funny story. There was a girl who came to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. She left and she was sad. Everyone thought she was because people were mocking her for being female. The story got so popular, even the girls saw the post about it. I mean, I have to say that as a girl, I really freaking hate that. When I am somewhere in a space like that and people are just judging, like, oh, what are you doing here? Yeah, I'm just being a nerd like you. You know, girls can be nerdy too. What is your problem? Stop gatekeeping this. Or gatekeeping, whatever. Hey there, human name. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. If you want, if you wish, you could join us in the next one after we catch that one. And thank you for the RNGesus blessings. I always appreciate those. She said didn't leave because I said, because guys, anything that most people smell like crap. Oh, that's a good. I think the dino was overkill. Yeah, I know, but you know, what's my excuse? Rule of cool, I guess. Here. Bam. Was it necessary? No. Was it funny? I guess. But was it overkill? Absolutely, you're right. Oh, too tired to join? That's fine. Alright, luxury ball. I mean, we won with just 2 people, that's fine. The NPCs here aren't really that stupid, and I guess that's a good thing. Because in the other raids, they tend to be kinda dumb. Especially that gentleman with the what was it again? With the Luna tone. That keeps boosting only for the boosts to get cancelled. And doesn't look like I got any shinies. Nope, nothing. That's unfortunate. Why kill when you can overkill? Yeah, exactly. That's the spirit. Oh well, that wasn't shiny, but let's try again. Lunala it is, because it's a half moon. If you want to join, 7744. 7744 is the password, as always. Oh, okay, you joined for a second and then you were out again. I wonder what that was about. I mean, you don't need... If you say, I'm good, then I'm gonna do it with strangers again, but... Okay, I really should stop saying that, because that just sounds so weird, right? Hey there, Prosper. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. If you feel like joining, then be my guest. That would be really good. I mean, I definitely preferred doing the raids with viewers. Game bugged out. Oh, well, let's keep telling people like it. They always say it's the old Pokemon games that are buggy and glitchy, but it's the newer games as well. I can cancel the search and do a new one. I mean, the password's always gonna be the same. We've still got some time. Tell me if I can still cancel and then do another search. Alright, Prosper joined. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna wait for Rico if he can join. If not, that's fine. Games are glitchy sometimes, especially with Pokemon, unfortunately. I swear Missing is part of Game Freak's development team. You know what? He doesn't bug out books. At least I hope not. That would be terrifying. Oh wait, that's gonna be in store for us. One day we're not gonna have books anymore. Everything's gonna be technological, and then may the glitches begin. If I can't join, cancel at the last 10 seconds. Oh no! I just pressed. No, can I do that now? I just pressed A here. Oh no. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm pressing B now. No, unfortunately I can't cancel that right now, so hope that's fine when I'm going with this now. Just quit game. Would it be fine if I just try it with Prosper this round and then... Yeah, let's do it like that. And the next one you're gonna be there. Alright, let's do it like that. Okay, I already know what I'm gonna take. This one. Next one we're gonna be 3 people, then it's gonna be even better. One thing I'm gonna stream on my channel is me playing co-op games to troll people, especially in voice chat. Will be the biggest a-hole in the world, will act like a different person every troll. Just be careful when you do that. I mean, you know, right? You definitely need to be careful. Oh wait, fire maybe wasn't the best choice thinking about it, but we do have that backpacker there, right? Okay, we're gonna go with grass. That is better. Actually good that democracy picked that one. My choice was actually, maybe at least for the first battle, not the best one. Alright. Grovile, that is easy. Alright. I'm not gonna Gigantamax, that would be pointless. And of course I know Flamethrower for some reason, so let's do that. Oh yikes, oh well. super effective, but didn't do that much damage. Flamethrower? That's decent. A real bot from what Discord mods who are losers who will call me terrorist. Yeah, okay, now they deserve it, but still, just be careful. You could get banned on YouTube or Twitch for doing that, even though trolling these kinds of low-life losers, that would be funny, absolutely. But unfortunately, the Twitch and YouTube don't really see it that way. My husband really likes this Pokemon. I don't know who. On you. Well, that's a quite decent chunk of damage that it did. Dynakinesis. At least that's what I think it should be translated to in English. Could be wrong. And now fly. Oh, and it missed. Oh well, my flamethrower should do it now. Yeah, there we go. By the way, I was shy to ask, but I will love to ask your husband to make me some sort of artwork. Hey, yeah, I can tell him that, absolutely. If he's not, I mean, he's currently not here in the room with me, but if he does read the chat right now, then absolutely. He has done commission work for many people. I will pay, don't worry, but I want to ask if he can make me a PNG avatar for me and emotes. Absolutely. I mean, he's currently working on emotes for this channel, so we can get that going on, finally. For the memberships and the chat here. And also for the Discord, but apparently I need Nitro for that, and that kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Okay, you guys picked fire, that's fine. I go with the flow. But yeah, no need to be shy. He made drawings for Kaiser Karmazin as well. He's open for commissions, and he's really good at it too. I mean, everything that you see here that looks good, like this over at this Game Gal Advance, that was all him. If the prices are too high, sadly I won't be able to afford it. I know his artwork is worth it, but I'm broke, honest. Nah, I get it. I mean, I can tell you he will make, for certain people he would make like give them special deal or discount. But yeah, feel free to message him on Discord, or should I give him the message like that directly? Whatever you prefer. None of my attacks really do anything. I'm just a healer here. Alright, I don't know if that was really a good move, but oh well. As in PNG, avatar as in a PNG tuber? Or avatar as in a PFP? Now I'm gonna heal again. Can pay for something around $20 to $35. I know it's not much, honestly, but I don't want them now. I'm first gonna save up some money. Yeah, no worries. And that's definitely, I mean, I know him, right? I didn't marry him for nothing. He's a very, I mean, okay, to me he's perfect, but he definitely makes budget or like a good deal for people. PNG tuber, okay. I mean, yeah, either you can message him on Discord directly, you know his handle there, or I can give that message him directly. That works as well. I don't mind either way. I'm gonna heal again because I mean the damage I do is nothing. almost nothing. Yeah, go ahead, Prosper. Make us prosper here. Hahaha. I know, not funny. Second time you Dynamaxed. And finally done with that one. That took a bit. It's a really I prefer this one over the Kanto original. Definitely prefer Alolan Marowak over the Cantonian one. There's a guy on Discord server for being bros acting gay, okay. With the dudes, he says it's weird and is adamant about not being gay. Totally not closeted. Totally not. Oh, no one taking that? Okay. Why are people like this? Who cares if you're gay or not? No, I'm good with my Pokemon. Take that one because of what we get afterwards. Let's see what the others pick. Yes, but I don't even make him an offer. I want to be a fair person, pay him the amount that he deserves because I'm all for supporting artists over AI. I really appreciate that because, man, already on YouTube you see so many shorts. It's just AI slop, you know? Just soulless garbage that doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't need to be on the platform. And then there's actually talented people whose works we cannot see because it just gets buried under a sea of artificial nonsense, you know? It's heartbreaking. And if that wasn't enough already, there's another big problem with the water consumption of AI and how much CO2 it produces, so that's just the unholy cherry on top. Be careful, else you're gonna have an encounter with the gay Stapo. The gay Stapo. The gay police. I guess they come in like dressed in leather or something. I think I'm gonna heal. But why are people like this? Like, if you're being that adamant about not being gay, the very first thing I'm gonna think of, oh, I bet he is gay because, I mean, do I really need to spell this out? Oh, nice, a crit, nice one. Fly. No, a PNG avatar and emotes would be way too much, like maybe $159. I don't know how much he would ask for that. Okay, he has done a lot of work for me. To be fair, he does it like that is for free. To be fair, we do share also some bank accounts and all that. We're married, you know. We live in the same place. We are a team. We are partners for life. So of course he's gonna give it to me for free, but I'm pretty certain he would try and make out a deal with you. We always try to, at least that's what you should try as an artist. If you really want to have an edge over AI in this landscape, in this economy, it's definitely a good thing if you are flexible with the budgets. So here's some HP for you guys. There we go. You can Dynamax now, Prosper, if you want. But I don't know, how much would PNG and like an avatar, how much would that cost? It's a good question. Probably a lot because you probably need, I mean, I guess it depends on how many pictures you need, how many animations do you have. I'm pretty close to the monetary goal of getting my 3DS capture card installed, so I'm really excited for that one. He's not homophobic, he's just adamant about not being gay to the point where he tries to point to us as people who are gay because dudes don't normally love their bros apparently. But still, you don't need to be homophobic. Like, some people are not homophobic, but for some reason they don't want you to be seen as gay. And that just makes me think that, yeah, maybe you are. And who cares if he is? I mean, that is just weird. Alright, what item do I take? I guess Quick Claw again. Alright, here we go, Lunala time. And then you can join again, Rico, sorry about that. Let's hope that we get lucky. We have 3 blondes here in the team. Notice that now. Very late, I know. And for now I'm gonna go with a damaging move, even though that probably won't be doing a lot. Audinor isn't known to be a sweeper. Alright, digging through the ground, that's good. No, it does barely anything. How much HP do I get back? Well, it's also barely anything. Is that like 10 HP or something? Alright, I'm gonna heal. You guys need it. And the Quick Claw activates, nice. So here's some priority healing for you. PNG tuber between $20 and $600. I mean, $600, it also depends like what, like how complicated, how complex does the style need to be. But like 600, geez, that would be a... Then for 600 you'd probably get a lot. Like lots of animations with costumes and everything. Very highly detailed. At least that's what I think would justify the price. Because essentially, you're paying for the man hours when you pay an artist. PNG avatars generally don't have that much animation. Generally a closed mouth or open mouth version, and then it might jump to make it feel more alive. I mean, I've seen some that were really, I mean, they had their own like custom animations, and I had some that were just literally just mouth open and closed, that's it. There's a lot of space between those two extremes. Alright, healing time again. Alright, the rabbit's not gonna get that, but I guess that's fine. Right, your Pokemon can be on the field again, nice. Just want simple quality PNG, just few facial expressions and decent animation. I don't think that's gonna cost you a lot, honestly. Are you talking about VTuber avatars? What's the difference again? VTubers are 3D animations, right? And PNG tubers 2D. But I've seen PNG tubers who, I mean, the artist definitely did a lot of work. But I really seen like really good ones and really bad ones. There's everything in between. Right, I think I shall heal again after this. Depends on how much damage this does. Oh, nice. Nice. Just a couple more of those and then we got the Lunala. At least we should. PNG like 2D, yeah, that's exactly. I mean, I mean that, right? I have seen people with, as in PNG tubers who had like so many animations. Like the person running away or being like scared, changing into a different costume and everything. It really depends on what you want, right? There's a lot of choice, and the limits are pretty much your imagination. And of course your wallet, but you said you want simple things, then probably not your wallet. Welcome back, Venmings. Alright, here goes the luxury ball. Let's hope for that shiny moon. Got out of the shower, nice. I like some, are you a morning shower person or an evening shower person? Because I definitely prefer taking a shower before I go to bed. And some people swear, no, you have to wash yourself after you were in bed, pretty much in the morning. I don't know what camp you are on. Okay, no shiny Lunala. Not a shiny, not a shiny, not a shiny. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, no shinies for me. I hope you at least got one, Prosper. If not, then now is the next opportunity to join me in the raids. Let's go, Lunala. And you know the code, I'm gonna say it again, but yeah. 77447744, like always. And I'm gonna look for you guys starting now. VTube is either 2D or 3D, they have tracking. PNG avatars are PNGs without any tracking animation. Oh, okay, that's the difference, alright. Some VTubers use 2.5D models, which are basically movable 2D models. Yeah, I've seen that as well. VTubers are how I see them, insecure people who try to look sexy with their own fake design. Oh, come on, I mean... Not all of them, I'm sure. Try to be an anime character as possible as being themselves. VTuber avatars generally cost thousands of euros. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. That is an enormous amount of money, actually. Jeez, that's thousands, so that's plural. So the tracking... Why does that cost so much though? Because of the tracking, probably. I don't know how to set up that tracking, so I wouldn't know. I was having a bad hair day today at work. Isn't that easy to circumvent when you have short hair like you do? At least I assume the guy in your PFP is you. When you have butt length hair like I do, yeah, a bad hair day can definitely be a lot. But then again, what is a bad hair day for some isn't a bad day. Oh, you have that in the I think it's a Japanese trope. They call it idiot hair. I'm not trying to call you an idiot, but it's where like a couple of strands of hair, they just stand in a very specific way. Alright, Jigglypuff. I have a cowlick as well. Like everyone in my family has a cowlick, like where the hair stands in a very specific way. And that's just genetic. But I've since found a way so that it doesn't really, like I can comb it down a bit. But if I don't comb it properly, it definitely stands up. I don't really watch that many VTubers, so I wouldn't know. I think, Rico, you do watch a lot of them, no? You have more experience with that. I think Sturgeon's Law applies as always, if you're not aware of what that is. Sturgeon's Law says that 90% of everything is crap. But the rest, 10%, are worth to die for. That's the whole saying, that's the whole law. So I'm pretty certain there's a lot of bad ones out there, but there's definitely very good ones out there, at least. I wouldn't be surprised if there were. Anyone want that Jigglypuff? Because I don't need it. I should have brought a bottle of water in my room. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Go for flying, even though... Oh no, maybe not. Oh well. Yeah, there's definitely good VTubers and bad ones. Like, always, that's just how it is in general. Now it's bright powder, I guess. Yeah, exactly, in everything. VTuber models take a long time to make. The drawing takes way longer than normal 2D drawings, drawing things that aren't in view. Then there's the rigging, which, yeah, okay, the rigging, that takes a very large chunk of time, absolutely. Understandable. Takes long and costs a lot by the hour because rigging is a specialized skill. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, that one, if that is a shine, it's orange. Pretty funny Pokemon. Alright, I'm just gonna go with my normal type attack. What else am I supposed to do? Anyone has an electric type attack? That would be amazing. Next strike. Okay. But yeah, rigging is a specialized skill. There, my husband told me there's people in the industry, they don't do anything else other than rigging. That's their primary role when they work for an animation studio. Like, all they do is rig. I always have to laugh when he has the Pikachu inside his mouth, yeah. Where the hell did he get that one from? And isn't that kind of dangerous for it? Because it's water flying type. So Pikachu just needs to jolt a bit and then it's done, it's over. Alright, I'm gonna take in, like, what kind of orange Pokeball do I have? That one, I don't want to use it. I'm gonna go with a repeat ball then. Close enough. Alright. Again, I do think these are pre-programmed to always be caught. I don't need it. If anyone else wants it, go ahead. Alright. It's better than a Rotom. What is? Well, let's go for dark. I like Rotom. Always liked it. Kind of a funny story. When I was a kid, or when the games were new, when Generation 4 was new, at the beginning I thought Rotom was a legendary. Yeah, I know it's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, I really believed it was a legendary. When people said, but you can breed Rotom, I was like, yeah, well, you can also breed Manaphy and Fiona, and those are legendary or mythicals as well, so that didn't seem to be an argument anymore. Oh, thanks, NPC. What, don't you need that Pokemon previously? Cormorant, is that the name in English? The blue crane, like, bird, this one. It's gone now. In the depths of the imaginary ocean that just appears whenever a Pokemon chooses to use dive. I'm not gonna question it any further. Alright, I think I'm gonna cast Fist of Anger. Fist of Rage. Yeah, Cramorant, exactly. And there's also people in the animation industry who do nothing other than... They don't really animate, they design the characters and that's it. Or others that just paint in the backgrounds and that's the whole role. Or someone else who just does storyboarding. Ogle is a better name. I do prefer the German name. It's a funny one. Because it's also kind of an onomatopoeia of swallowing something or just going, you know. I guess regurgitating, not vomiting, because vomiting would be something else, but yeah. Birds are known to regurgitate a lot of things, that's just pretty normal. Even though it is kind of disgusting from our point of view. Ah! Bam! Throwing the fish. Yana, what do you think of weebs? I mean, weebs are free to be weebs if they want to, but I don't know, like, what level of weeb are we talking about? Because there's weebs that just, oh, you're a really big anime fan and you like the anime aesthetic and you have that with everything and you love Japanese culture, sure. But then there's weebs out there, or weeaboos, who really believe that they are Japanese. And that is, you know, when it starts to become delusional, that's where I draw the line. Does that answer your question? Or you can have those body pillows, I guess. I mean, if you want that, that's fine. I mean, adults do whatever they want to do with their money, right? But I just hope in that... Like, I'm not judging people for having a body pillow. I actually don't. I don't care. I also don't judge other... I don't judge other people having, you know, adult toys. Like, why would I? It's just adults. If they have that specific fetish, then go ahead, do it. I don't care. I don't need to know about it. If you really, in your headcanon, want to be with that anime character, then go ahead. I don't think that's more weird than people being obsessed with Ryan Gosling or something. It's essentially the same thing. You're obsessing over a person you're probably never gonna be in a relationship anyway. In the Gosling thing, because, well, it's a celebrity, and with anime, it's a fictional character, so I guess that's not really doable. The only thing where I really draw the line is, and I really, really draw the line, is when you have, like, you fetishize, like, minor characters. I don't care if they're drawn, that is just so weird. Or these animes where, oh, it's a dragon, but she's 9,000 years old, but she looks like a 9-year-old, and they have body pillows. That's where, I don't know, that's where I start to judge. That's a bit, Oh, the F do they think they're Japanese without being Japanese? It's called being delusional. Where I draw the line, defending Imperial Japan levels of weeb. Oh, that's the second thing that I wanted to address, but yeah, you went ahead and said it before I could. But yeah, just being like, oh, Japan, like, cannot do any wrong. Oh wow, that is amazing. I mean, not what I just said, but what just happened. Oh, crit, okay. Okay. But yeah, I've talked to weebs who were like, oh no, that Unit 731, that never happened, which is, how can you say something like that? Or they just said, oh, you know, Japan never committed any war atrocities, that never happened. Like, no. That's where I draw the line. That and just, you know, PDF fileishes and that kind of thing. Those are my hard lines. When you pass that, it's like an event horizon with black holes. That's where I'm gonna be, okay, bye, I don't really want to deal with you. Oh, yikes, almost. I'm a weep for Chuck Norris to go. Well, that wouldn't be a weep. Like, a weep is like a specific term, right? Yeah, there's a lot of types of weeps out there. You weep if you're non-Japanese, you marry a Japanese woman. No. I mean, weeb or weeaboo is a defined word. Well, it's a colloquial term, but still. Same type of energy. They say Holocaust didn't happen in Nazi Germany. Yeah, exactly. That is just... I mean, I talked to weebs like that before. It was crazy. Like, if you want to have your body pillow, go ahead. But, like, don't go around denying war crimes. That's just not good praxis, you know? And that's putting it really, really lightly, okay? Japan has extremely awful history. They murdered so many people in China and other nations. Oh, don't read about it. You're gonna be so disappointed, let me tell you. That is one of the worst things I've ever read, what they did. Okay, don't have any shinies. Jeez, the stuff we talk about again, people. Really dark things. That always happens, doesn't it? I don't know what it is, but that just keeps happening. Oh well. Alright, let's go for another Lunala round. Password as always, 7744, 7744. Alright, don't put my controller on the thick thighs. I don't want to accidentally hit the button again. Alright. But yeah, don't read... I mean... Do read about it when you want to learn something in history, but let me tell you, you're gonna be so depressed. Well, not just in China, what they did to some Koreans and somewhere else, it's just... It's horrible. Not that I'm saying that they deserve to get the atomic bomb thrown on them, because it weren't the ones that committed the war atrocities, the war crimes that got the bomb. It was innocent civilians, and that's another like horrible thing that unfortunately happened. I already read it 8 years ago, remember it very well. Oh, okay, so you know, it's not just China and it's not just that, it's horrific. Fascist Japan was very scary, and I hope we never get it back. And that's one thing that I'm not a fan of, I have to say, of Japan. Like, they're really right-wing, and that doesn't really roll with me. Japan didn't kill as many people as the Nazis, okay, fair, but they managed to kill even more horrific way. Yeah, that's what I mean, the ways that they did, you know? They weren't really killing anymore, they were torturing, they were... I mean, can I even say these words on stream? I don't know. That Chinese city where they raped without the G every woman there, that's horrifying. They just did that to... Yeah, just because they were heartless monsters. I don't care what nationality you have. Every nationality has monsters, unfortunately. Now that's the funny thing about evil. Evil itself is very tolerant. It doesn't know any boundaries. It doesn't know any gender. It doesn't stop at any nationality. Or sometimes even philosophy. Or age. Or job. It doesn't discriminate. Even though evil people, it's themselves, they do discriminate. It's kind of, well, funny. I mean, you know what I mean, but... Remember I was arguing with a weeb 8 years ago? Oh, bless you. About Japan, he said Japan is perfect. No country is perfect. They did nothing like I'm history lore and they said I'm lying. Yeah, because that doesn't really go with what they want to be true, you know? And then the cognitive dissonance starts kicking in. And that's not on you though, that's a them problem. goes. So we already got one person fainting. That is very unfortunate. But oh well. Doesn't matter, we push through. I'm trying with the Electro Ball. Oh, nice. Asking for a friend, but why is that Japanese P is censored? Like, what is there to hide? Because of apparently of a law that they have that you're not allowed to, you know, depict these kinds of bits from your body. Apparently that's not allowed. I don't know. I don't watch that kind of thing, so I don't know. I mean, not judging if you do whatever you want if you're an adult, like I always say. If you're not hurting anyone, you're not doing anything super illegal, then go ahead. Even Nazi officials were horrified by the Yeah, I know, right? Imagine Nazis being horrified by what the Japanese did. Like, what kind of level of sociopathic insanity are we talking about? Those are complete psychopaths, and when they go, whoa, calm down, I mean, it must have been horrible. So that is the scary part. Exactly, human name. Literal genocidal maniacs are telling you to chill with the murder methods. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. 100%. That is just a holy crap, what the hell moment. Fun fact, I recently got shiny ninjas. Nice. Through Bash. Brilliant aura shiny hunting. Okay. I'm not allowed, what am I saying? I'm not knowledgeable on the Bash method. How does that work? If you don't mind me asking. Hey there, Alex. Welcome back to the stream. Are you doing good? Hope it's not too hot where you are. We're having the war crime discussion again because, well, you know how it is. I'm back. How many Lunalas? Oh, I didn't count how many Lunalas we faced, but no shiny. Gonna stream Lies of P DLC in the future, and will say this to all people in my channel. If you want me to play Lies of P DLC, they better pay me because I ain't playing that crap again. Oh, that's the one where you were so frustrated, wasn't it? Yeah, if their murder methods have standards or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's not with just standards, but imagine how effed up does it have to be that Nazis say, whoa, buddy, calm down. I mean, that is just... We're not just talking about war crimes. That was just pure, distilled evil. Just pure evil. War crimes is good to discuss if you're not involved. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that it's not really happening on my territory, but still I feel for everyone who has to go through that. It's just another reason why if aliens come close they probably lock the doors of their UFOs, because this is like the ghetto. What are we doing as a species? We have war crimes. And they're still being done. I mean, I don't need to tell you that, Alex, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's still happening in your country now. And, like, I don't think we can call ourselves a civilized, civilization. Kind of redundant, but yeah. We can't really call ourselves civilized when we do that. Just got shiny Gothita twice the other day. Nice! On what game? Well, congratulations, that's 2 shinies. Just 2 shinies on the same day? Pretty pathetic, even the leader of the Nazis took himself out. Yeah, he should have done that like much earlier, but oh well. Bash works by defeating or catching 500 of the species and then counting the brilliant auras in the overworld. Shiny odds are 1 in 455. Oh, that's even lower than Master Method, okay. Having 2 to 3 perfect IVs and an egg move, so I assume that's in the newest games? Maybe I should try that. Lies of P made me lose my virginity. I was abused. Grade F. Craftdown was literally taking all forms of suffering because of that game. Okay, that sounds like really crass, but okay, I guess I get what you mean. I know of the fingernail torture method. Oh, that's like the least of your worries when you're talking about Japanese war crimes. Like, we're talking about, like, they were treated like objects, pretty much. Like, zero remorse. They just put them in really cold places to see how they would slowly die of cold and heat. Or let's just inject these chemicals. We know it's gonna be a very horrible and painful death, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because we don't care. We're like Imperial Japan. They thought they were infallible, probably. It's horrible. Like, okay, Ahmed, you've read it already, but let me tell you, it's not worth it. It's made me really depressed. More depressed than I already am, but oh man. The things we talk about on this channel again. One of my biggest fear that appeared when war started. Oh, I cannot blame you at all. That is one of my fears too, should they get to Luxembourg. I will be captured and yeah, I know, Alex, that's also what I'm worried about. Don't feel like I'll be able to endure it. Oh, I mean, oof, that's so dark. I hope it never happens, right? I feel easier about it, but sometimes, yeah, I really don't blame you, okay? That is just, and it's still happening, right? The Russians are doing something like, maybe not as bad as Imperial Japan, but still, like, actually, should I? Oh well, too late now. It's just, it's horrible. That we do that. It's just, can these people? How can they sleep at night doing that? Not the same day, but within less than 20 hours. Well, that's still close enough, I would say. Put them on a mountain with nothing but a piece of bread in a small bird cage, like, I don't know, Arctic Circle. Oh, that's maybe too kind. I mean, if you really know what they did, like, there's a good reason why I keep saying don't read it. Just read it if you're absolutely certain. It's not nice, right? It's really, I almost vomited on the books that I read about that. That's how bad it was. And I'm kind of desensitized myself, unfortunately, and yeah. All of your items sucked, oh. Yeah, they also used, like, they infected prisoners of war with various illnesses and just, like, looked what would happen. And those were illnesses we already knew what was gonna happen, but they just did it just to see, oh, let's just let that illness progress to a horrible point that you're never gonna see usually. They were doing many bad things, especially, yeah, prisoners of war, so that's one thing that I hope they'll never, or anyone ever, is gonna be prisoner of war. That is just, God. Oh wow, that was just one punch and then bam, done. Brother has one of them now. You gave your brother one shiny. That's kind of you. Right, a timer ball because I don't have any premier balls left. Definitely need to get more later on. But yeah, I mean, that is definitely, when you read about that, that was so bad. And I'm pretty desensitized. I mean, I read some really dark stuff that happened. But that is just, oh, Jesus Christ, that was... I'm not saying that as entertainment in the stream. I really mean it when I say when I read it, I almost vomited. That's how horrible it is. Or was. Damn human name. Don't remember all the methods, but that's a good thing. Yeah. Sometimes you just wish you could delete things from your brain, and it's one of these things. So maybe be happy. It's... I think one of the darkest... Yeah. One of the darkest rabbit holes you can go down. Definitely. And that's why all of these... You know, these creepy pastas with, oh, scary monster or Jeff the Killer. Like, that's not scary to me. This is actually scary because this did actually happen. People actually suffered tremendously. And it could theoretically happen again. I mean, it already does in the Ukraine, right? Russians are doing horrible things as we speak. And that is just, like... That's real horror, you know? Like, since I know a lot about that, all of these creepy pastas don't really do anything anymore because it's like, nah, have you seen real life horror? That's horrible enough. You don't need that, like, the whole rest of that, nah. Like, real life is already horrifying enough. Oh, you nearly vomited as well? Yeah, that's good. You have empathy. And I cried too. Really, like not just crying a little bit, like ugly crying. I was going to do something, now completely forgot what. Oh no, I deleted, like in Sims, I deleted your action. I'm sorry, Alex. Oh well, I mean, stream is pretty much... done now anyway. I hope you will still remember what you were setting out to do. Alright, let's see if I get any shinies. That will be interesting to see. Come on, game. At least give me that. Give me that, game, please. Alright. The moment of truth. I feel bad for Ash's Gengar. Same, I've seen that. That was really sad. Okay, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny. Aw, what a disappointment. No shinies for me in the stream. What is it with you guys, Rico and Prosper? Did you at least get a shiny out of the whole ordeal? I hope so. Well, at least that's it for the stream. Soft resetting me to get a shiny though. That's what it is for. Soft resetting whatever you were out to do. Imagine being able to save your life and then like reset to a certain point. How OP would that be? Oh, you didn't get a shiny either? That's unfortunate. Alright, so that has been it. I hope at least that you enjoyed it. I know we talked about some dark stuff again, but you know, that shouldn't be a complete taboo. I actually think it needs to be talked about, especially with younger like generations part of the discussions. They need to know what happened. We should never forget about it. And yeah, oh, nada for me. Oh, that's unfortunate, but maybe next time. Do join me on Friday for the Solgaleo stream where we do the same thing, but this time with Solgaleo. Because it is gonna be the summer solstice. And still not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna stream. That's where I'm gonna, you know, on Friday morning I need to be up. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for being part of the stream. I really appreciate it. And until next time, so have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.